Hey guys, or1 through 4 here, and I've got a Vanguard video for you guys. As you can see, I did get a full-sized actual material Vanguard playmat, because the smaller one I had, made out of the material that is actually the official one, kept getting like torn up, and it does like the sleeves kept on getting caught in the fabric and pulling lines out of it, and it was frustrating me, so I just broke down and spent the money on this. But I'm not having a Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile for the past couple of weeks, or this week. Well, I might have one this week, I don't know, it depends how I feel up to it. But I've been practicing for YCS Philly and working kinks out of my deck, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just not going to put it up until after Philly in case I make any other changes to it. But anyways, this deck I'm going to be reviewing for Vanguard today. It's one of the two new decks, the Gold Paladin deck. This is made from 3 trial decks and 1 promo, because I wanted to use the promo. Let's see if I can get this to focus in a little bit better. Well, I guess not. But anyways, for right now, the starting Vanguard is Grassland Breeze Sagramore. He's just a vanilla grade 0. Sort of depresses me that I had to use this guy, had to use guys like this again, but what you gonna do? It's your starting Vanguard. I'm not gonna be around, since I'm gonna be at Philly next weekend. I'm not gonna have time to pick up set 6 Breaker of Limits until the weekend after, which is probably a good idea because I need to save some money. But yeah, Grassland Breeze Sagramore. Grade 0s, you really don't have much of a choice right now, because you only have 1 set of triggers. So 4 Silent Punishers for your crits, 4 Weapons Dealers Gwydians for draw triggers. This Weapons Dealer looks much more badass than the Giovanni one did for Royal Paladins, so I don't mind running this one as much. Yes, I do enjoy having good looking cards. 4 Fortune Bells for stand triggers. She's pretty adorable. I wish, yeah, she's adorable. I want to use her a little bit more. And then, obviously, your 4 Elixir Sommeliers for your heal triggers. I sort of wish, like, the heal trigger was, like, Fortune Bell, or, like, little fairy thing, sort of like how Elaine is, because I think he looks sort of weird. But, anyways, yeah. Those are all your trigger units in grade 0s. Let's see. Grade 1s. 4 Knight of Elegant Skills Gareth. He's your 8K vanilla. He's also part of a ride-up line that breaks even for Blonde Dazzle. So, thinking that might be the starting Vanguard and line I'm going to try to run. I gotta mess with it, see what I like more. 4 Precipice Whirlwind Sagramore. Sort of like the grade 1 version of the starting Vanguard. He's an Airmo clone, which it was I like the Airmo clone type thing, but I want to get some other cards besides just 4 of him, because he is only a 6K. I'm running 3 Evil Slaying Swordsman Haugans. I don't really like units like this where it's where you counterblast 1 just to give him 1,000. At that point, you may as well just run Slagle Dagger, but which I think is better than this unit. Sort of depresses me that he's a double R, but yeah, Helgen's just here until I mess with it and get cards from set 1. Then I'm running 2 Silver Fang Witches. This card really irritates me. I'm running it pretty much just because I need the extra draw power a little bit in this deck, and like, I don't have anything better to run. Like, I'm not going to run 4 Haugans and just completely cut this thing, or only run 1 because I will never draw it. But even if you get up to grade 3, you're only going to be able to pull 2 out of Soul unless you rewrite over a grade 3. Yeah, which I do sometimes, but I don't want to do it just so I can get an extra draw off. Those are the grade 1s I'm running. Grade 2s. I'm running Knight of Superior Skills Bowman. He's just your 10K beater and part of the ride-up chain with from Kirtifu up to Blondazel. But yeah, he's the 10k. He at least looks really cool. Like, he could look ugly and irritate me. 3 Charging Chariot Knights. Charging Chariot Knight has a new skill for the units seem to have. He's sort of like a Randolph, except instead of having to have more cards than your opponent, you have to have less cards than your opponent in your hand, which I think is a lot easier to deal with. So, yeah, 3 Charging Knights. Next I'm running 3 Slagull Swords. Slagull Sword is a neat card. When you have 4 or more Gold Paladin rear guards, you can counterblast 1 to boost him up by 2k, and then since it's an activate effect, you can do it multiple times. But like, it's important to hit numbers, but it's nothing spectacular. Like, the biggest problem I have with Gold Paladins grade 2s is besides what's her like they have a lot of, they don't have like a one that I think is extra special. Like I think their most spectacular one is the triple R from Breaker of Limits. I think her name's Lillian or something. When she hits or something, it does something where you counterblast 1, flip over the top card, and if it's a Gold Paladin, you call it to a rearguard circle, which is neat. But I'm much more interested in the Vortimer ride-up line that they get an extra pack 3, which I hope we're getting for the English game eventually. But yeah, Slagull Sword. And then I'm running 2 Nemean Lions for the special intercept, since I don't have anything better to run right now. And I'm not running 4 of this. Fuck that. I don't even like running these guys that much, especially ones that don't look good. So, yeah. 2 Nemean Lions. And those are all my grade 2 units. Grade 3s look a little bit more impressive, but I can't wait to replace a couple of these. So, my primary Vanguard right now is Great Silver Wolf Garmor. He's a 10k, has a limit break for 4 when he attacks a Vanguard. With limit when limit break is open, he gains 5k for the attack. Also, when you call him, you can counterblast 2 to bring any grade 2 or lower Gold Paladin unit to a rearguard circle. So it basically fills up the hole what you need. I like Garmor. He's a really good primary Vanguard now, and he's going to be definitely a good alternate Vanguard to Blondazel, because he at least lets me choose. Blondazel is completely random. But yeah, Garmor. I'm running 1 Knight of Endurance Lucan. I got the promo card, and you know, I just wanted to use it like once, so I'm going to use him until he obviously is going to get replaced. And then 4 Battlefield Storm Sagramors. It's really weird running 4 of a unit like this, because like when I got the Royal Paladin Shadow deck, it obviously did not have 4 boars in it. But I think Sagramor looks cool. I'm going to still run probably 1 when the set comes out. There's another one where it's when it's boosted by a Gold Paladin, it gains 2 or 3k. I'm probably going to use that. But yeah, 4 Sagramors for now. So that's my Gold Paladin deck. This is made of 3 trial decks, and obviously the 1 promo card. I don't know, I have mixed feelings on Gold Paladins, possibly because set 6 is coming out before, like in a weird order, because I'm more interested in like Shadow Paladins and stuff, but still a neat deck. I'm a little torn on the whole beast type thing. They're like all beast like, but that's Gold Paladins for right now, and I'll do another one for Narukami next. Aura 1 through 4, signing out.